Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So basically this video is just going to be about the Canadiens drafting Cole Caufield in the first round of the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. So basically, I'm not going to have a lot to say about this because I'm not really like a draft kind of person. Because it's hard to, I find with drafting and stuff like that, it's really hard to evaluate like which rookie is going to be good because a lot of the games they're in the junior teams or they're in the university hockey and they're European leagues and they're not all on TV and not all readily accessible. But so I'll just talk about it quickly. So basically, the draft this year, 2019 NHL draft, Canes drafted 15th overall. Um, of course, Capo Caco and Jack Hughes lose for Hughes. Of course, they went first. Hughes went first. Caco went second. So, you know, I don't even remember who chose them. Okay, No, sorry, New Jersey chose Jack Hughes, and I think the Rangers chose Capo Caco. Okay, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Anyway, so Canadians, a bunch of players went, and then the Canadians chose a guy named Cole Caufield, who's 5'7", relatively short, but he's a winger. What I found out was that he's a U.S. Born player. He played for the U.S. Development Program, which I don't really know what that means. I kind of know what university hockey is in the States, but I'm not really sure what the U.S. National Development Program is. Like, I didn't really do much research on it. But basically, he's a short player. He's 5'7". He's like a pure goal scorer. You give him the puck, and he scores a goal. People compare him to who do they compare him to? The Brinket. Yeah, the guy who plays in Chicago, who also I think was drafted. Actually, the Brinket was our pick, but we traded our pick when I think in the Shaw deal 3 years ago. More on Shaw later in another video. Yeah, so basically we drafted Cole Caufield, who's 5'7", I think, 180 pounds, something like that, 185, or maybe less than that. I don't really know. But apparently he's a goal scorer. He had more goals than Ovechkin did. I guess Ovechkin played for the U.S. or something. I don't really know, but he got more goals than him, and he had more goals. I think more points than Matthews. Well, that's pretty good. But I've seen some of his highlights, and yeah, he's definitely a goal scorer. Like, you feed him the puck, and he'll score the goal for you. So basically, he kind of reminds me of like a Kessel, because well, mind you, I don't know if this guy Caufield. No, apparently I'm not sure, but Kessel I know doesn't play defense, but but in offense, if you pass Kessel the puck, he'll score goals for you. He lacks in defense, he at least makes up in goal production. So I'm moving forward is this Caufield guy. Hopefully will score a goal. I mean, that's really all we drafted him for. But apparently, from what I understand, he should have gone higher in the draft, but he didn't because of his size, which makes me curious. Why in 2019? I know size is an important issue in the NHL, but it's really kind of astounding that they still like put size over, you know, the speed and like stick count and that kind of stuff. Because as a Canadiens fan, the last time Canadiens drafted by size was McCarron, and McCarron hasn't done anything up until now. He's still in Laval, in the AHL. So yeah, so I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go, you know, earlier, considering his production in the juniors or whatever. But I guess we'll see. With these drafting, it's always a coin toss. Sorry. Excuse me. If the player's going to be any good, or sometimes even like a sleeper hit, like Datsuk, who was chosen really low, was like an amazing player. But I looked it up after, and even Goodrow, who's kind of like a Caulfield type player, him too, he was drafted really low, like 100th and something overall, and he just had 99 points last year. So you never know. But for the Kings, I think it's good. He's a goal scoring type winger. He's pretty fast, from what I understand, and he produces numbers. So that's what Canadiens are lacking right now. I mean, what they're starting to hone in on is the goal scoring, which is okay this past year, but it needs to get really better. So hopefully Caufield, if he lives up to the hype that we have for him. I hope, I would say it's a good pick, but, time will tell, right? Personally, I think I would prefer the defenseman because we're still missing a defenseman to play with Weber. on the top pairing, but we have Romanov in the KHL, and I believe he's left-handed. So hopefully, once his KHL contract expires, he can come up. We have some other guys too, defensemen, who can fill that void. So yeah, so I don't know much to say about Caufield. He has impressive numbers in the juniors team that he was playing with. Hopefully, he'll transition to NHL. Will he make the team this year? I highly doubt it, but you never know. But I'd rather he not. I mean, if he makes the team because he's ready, fine. But if he needs more development, I'd rather give him more development time. Maybe, I guess, in the U.S. program, or when he was eligible for the AHL. Anyway, so that's it for this video. Tell me what you think about Cole Caufield in the comments below. And thanks, as always, thank you for listening. And also, as always, go Habs go.